Hey, what is up, guys? Flex Media here, bringing you yet another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Now, it is essentially all but confirmed. The only way we don't have confirmation is it hasn't showed up in the news feed yet, but you guys know that Global is very, very dry right now. And it's because we are getting a fairly large celebration here in just, I don't know, a week's time or so. It's currently the 1st at the time of recording. I would anticipate all of this stuff is going to happen on the 9th. On Goku Days when we're going to be getting this stuff. We already in the data have Dokkan Festival tickets for a Dokkan Festival A and a Dokkan Festival B. So again, all but confirmed we are getting these guys. And I think it's going to be very, very important to go over these cards and to, you know, I do want to give my opinion on whether or not you should summon. I don't know who it was. The first I heard it was Toon Rami, but like when in doubt, just save your stones. I think that that's a good sort of mentality to have if you can. So anyway, let's go over Angel SS2 Goku. He's going to be, you know, quote, Dokkanfest A. He's going to be, you know, one main featured unit on the Dokkanfest banner. So this is Passion, Exciting, Fighting Spirit, Super Saiyan 2 Goku, Angel. And of course, this was JP's New Year's banner. He came out on the 26th of December. So he is the Otherworld Warriors category, Key 3, and 170 to stats. And then the Super Saiyan 3 category leader at Key 3 and 150 to stats. So what is his leader skill? Essentially what you have is he's a Super Saiyan 3 leader, and you can run all of the Gogetas on his team. Essentially, because, you know, Gogeta is really the only unit worth a damn on the Otherworld Warriors category. Honestly, like there's, you know, it's not a real stellar category. I would say that this is, it has a lot of room to grow. Base form Angel Vegeta, he does not have like a real viable card in the game. Just recently on JP, they got a free-to-play Angel Goku, base form Goku. There's, like, you could have, realistically, like, Angel Piccolo and all of the Z Fighters Angel, all of the Ginyu Force Angel. There is a lot they could do with the category, but just for now, it sucks. I mean, straight up. And Super Saiyan 3 is good. It's not great. It definitely needs some work as well. I think once the Heroes units start dropping, then, you know, that could actually be quite a nasty category, right? So his super attack is the Super Kamehameha, and is going to raise attack for 1 turn and cause immense damage to the enemy. His passive skill, prepared for a true showdown, attack and defense 100% plus an additional defensive boost by up to 60%. The more HP remaining, the greater the defensive boost. So, you know, early in the fight, or when you have HP, a lot of HP when you start a turn, he's going to have more defense. And then an additional attack boost by up to 60%. The less HP remaining, the greater the attack boost. So obviously the converse, right? So he would get more attack as you have lower and lower HP. And straight up, man, I don't know the thresholds. I think if you get in the lowest bar, that would be in theory the lowest the HP can get and the highest your attack boost can get. So plus an additional attack and defense 30% when performing a super attack with 3 or more key spheres obtained. And then, of course, he's going to transform when conditions are met. So, obviously, getting that attack and defense 30% that's not going to be tough. You know, getting 3 orbs is ordinarily that is possible. You know, especially if you're running any kind of rainbow orb changer on the team or anything like that, right? You're going to be able to do that. So his transformation conditions: transform when facing only one enemy whose HP is 80% or more, starting from the 3rd turn from the start of battle. So in theory, you could get this on turn 3. So that's a very, very, I would call that a good transformation condition. It's not perfect, but it's good. His links: Saiyan Warrior Race, Super Saiyan, Golden Warrior, Kamehameha, Prepared for Battle, Supreme Power, and Fierce Battle. I would say he's got decent links, right? He's got Prepared for Battle. At least they didn't shaft him on Prepared for Battle. He's got Super Saiyan. He's got Fierce Battle. I mean, his other links, though, are not really all that great. You know, Golden Warrior, at least it's an extra key link. And a lot of the Super Saiyan 3s have that link, so that'll be good, I guess. Categories: Majin Buu Saga, Resurrected Warriors, Super Saiyan 3, Pure Saiyans, Transformation Boost, Goku's Family, Kamehameha. Otherworld Warriors, and Super Saiyan 2. So kind of cool he's on the Super Saiyan 2 and Super Saiyan 3 category. Super Saiyan 2 comes with the Majin Vegeta unit, or the, you know, it's technically a Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta who transforms, or quote, transforms into Majin Vegeta. He introduces the Super Saiyan 2 category. And let's go over his transformation. Once he transforms, he becomes insanely crazy powerful. And we'll go over why, of course. So obviously his leader skill does not change. His super attack is the Super Kamehameha, and that is going to greatly raise attack for 1 turn and cause immense damage to the enemy with a high chance of stunning. So if you can get him to Super Saiyan 3 and he's got that chance to stun, if he gets an additional, he can greatly raise his attack. Additionals is probably the way to go with this guy, and again, we'll go over why. It's part of his passive as well. But being able to greatly raise his attack and that chance to stun, I think, is going to be really, really useful for you. So I would definitely recommend giving him additionals. So his passive skill, Extraordinary Transformation, attack and defense 120%, plus an additional defensive boost by up to 77%. So again, the same thing we just went over, right? The more HP remaining, the greater the defensive boost, and an additional attack boost by up to 77%. The less HP remaining, the greater the attack boost. Chance of evading enemies' attack, 33%, plus an additional attack and defense, 33%, with 3 or more key spheres obtained. Attacks effective against all types with 6 or more key spheres obtained. So that would be another reason why you'd probably want to go with additionals for this dude. So if you get him 6 key spheres, he's super effective against all types. So the difference between super effective against all types and critical gives you like a 1.8 damage multiplier, and then super effective against all types is a 1.5 damage multiplier. So yes, a critical is providing you a little bit more damage, but this prospect of being able to greatly raise your attack for 1 turn and being able to stun combined with his passive, I think they're pretty much begging you to give him additionals. Obviously, if you pull dupes. And his links do change. Limit Breaking Form, he gets Super Saiyan, Golden Warrior, Kamehameha, Over in a Flash changes from Prepared for Battle, which is fine. You know, it sucks, but it's not a big deal on his teams. You can easily link him up with Majin Vegeta, who definitely does the exact same thing. Also, you have Super Saiyan 3 Bardock, who has both Over in a Flash and Prepared for Battle. So, and then of course he's got Supreme Power and Fierce Battle, and obviously his categories do not change. He's got some very, very high stats. So I would call this dude very, very strong. He's a very, very strong unit. Particularly offensively, he's going to be very, very good. And then remember, he's got that chance to dodge unconditional in his passive. So he's got a 33% chance to dodge once he transforms into this guy. We do have one more unit that I want to go over specifically, and then I want to go over the banner. So this is Fighting Spirit to Blow Everything Away Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta. And obviously, you know, the same release date as the Goku. His leader skill is the Super Saiyan 2 category, Key 3, HP attack and defense 170%. And he also leads Resurrected Warriors, category, Key 3, and then 150 to stats. By a mile, this guy has the better leader skill. Resurrected Warriors is one of the most diverse categories in the entire game, and some of the most powerful units in the game are on the Super Saiyan 2 category. Just to name like 2 right off the bat, LR AGL Gohan, and LR Kalen Caulifla, right? I mean, and then himself, and then Angel Goku, right? So there are a lot of really, really strong Super Saiyan 2 units. And then, like I said, Resurrected Warriors has obviously a ton as well. So you can make some really, really cool teams with this guy as your leader. His final flash is going to raise defense for 1 turn and cause immense damage to the enemy. And his passive skill, True Showdown of Determination, attack and defense 100%, plus an additional attack boost by up to 60%. And he's going to get more attack the more HP you have, and more defense the less HP you have. So an additional defensive boost by up to 60%, plus an additional attack and defense 30% when performing a super attack with 3 or more key spheres obtained. And then he is going to power up with Babidi's magic when conditions are met. Now, once he becomes Majin Vegeta, he becomes very, very, very strong. We'll go over him. Let's go over his links first. Saiyan Warrior Race, Super Saiyan, Saiyan Pride, Royal Lineage, Prepared for Battle, Supreme Power, and Fierce Battle. I really like that he has Saiyan Pride. That's a very, very strong link. And you are able to run... Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta has Saiyan Pride. The STR 50% support Kaba, he has Saiyan Pride. There are some very good units with Saiyan Pride, right? So, and then also the STR Majin Vegeta, who's getting an easy A, he has Saiyan Pride. So definitely you'll be able to fit some Saiyan Pride units on your team. And look at that attack stat, dude. 17,900. Just to put that into context, Tech Merge Zamasu has just over 18,000 attack, and he's an easy A unit. So this dude has insanely high attack. Of course, he does transform into Majin Vegeta. It's, quote, a transformation, but it's not technically a transformation because he's not on transformation boost. Did we go over his categories? I don't think we did. Let's go over his categories. His categories: Resurrected Warriors, Majin Buu Saga, Pure Saiyans, Vegeta's Family, Worthy Rivals, and Super Saiyan 2. Let's go over him when he changes. And again, the transformation condition, the quote transformation condition, is the exact same. So 80% or more HP with one opponent. So, obviously his leader skill does not change. His super attack is going to greatly raise defense for one turn and cause immense damage with a high chance of stunning the enemy. So there we go. Again, you got that high chance to stun the enemy. Very, very nice, right? I do love that. And then, of course, he's going to greatly raise defense for one turn. So after he supers, he's going to be super strong defensively. And that goes in tandem with his passive skill. So extraordinary change. Attack and defense 120% plus an additional attack boost by up to 77%. The more HP remaining, the greater the attack boost, and an additional defensive boost by up to 77%. The less HP remaining, the greater the defensive boost. So that doesn't change, just the percentage gets higher, correct? And then attacks effective against all types with 3 or more key spheres obtained. And then when you get 6 or more key spheres, he has guard activated against all types. So definitely I would call this dude a much better unit defensively. And then the Angel Goku is a much better unit offensively. I think that the Goku is going to have to rely on that dodging ability, because all he gets is just the defense from his passive. This guy is getting raising defense before he transforms, and then greatly raising defense after he transforms. And he gets guard activated against all types with 6 or more key spheres. So he's going to be good offensively, he's going to be good defensively, and his leader skill is very, very strong. I love him as a leader. I'm actually much more excited for Majin Vegeta. Number one, as a character, right? I love Majin Vegeta. But just like that leader skill is so strong. And then he himself is very strong. Again, particularly defensively, he's going to be very strong. And he can hit fairly hard as well. I mean, he's not going to be some kind of schlub or anything. His links after he transforms: Saiyan Warrior Race, Super Saiyan, Saiyan Pride, Royal Lineage, Over in a Flash, Supreme Power, and Fierce Battle. So he gets Over in a Flash from Prepared for Battle. So, just one of those things, right? You just kind of have to plan around it. You have to know if he's going to transform or not. So, that can be slightly annoying, but it's not so bad, right? Especially if you've got, a little bit of support on rotation and that type of thing, right? You can work around it. And then, of course, his categories do not change. So, I know this video is already going long, guys, so what I want to do is go over the banners, and then that will kind of tell you whether or not you should summon or whether you should save. Okay, so this is Goku's banner. I'm going to say right now, I think personally, on a personal level, I think this banner is going to change. Obviously, the first 3, I would argue, would not change. You've got Angel, SS2, Goku. You have the Great Saiyan Man. They are both brand new. Obviously, they're not changing. I wouldn't anticipate they would take the LR off the banner. It would just incite rage in the community, right? They wouldn't do that. I think, however, they could either replace him, or they could replace him with Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, because he has not been on a banner since December. And come May 9th, that's going to be, 6 months since he's been on a banner. So that's about the time frame of when they bring back those really, really hype units, right? So I would imagine they would leave him on there. They could swap him out as well. I think they'll leave him on there as well. He's still very powerful, right? But I think that STR Blue Kaioken, I think this will be where he makes his return. So that could change some of your minds, whether or not you want to summon. Maybe you went real hard for him and didn't pull him. This would be a good opportunity for you. And remember, a couple of things about these banners. The banners, they're going to have to make the banner better for people to want to summon, because they know people are saving for the anniversary. They know that the anniversary is just in 2 months. I mean, keep that in mind. 2 months away. That'll be an opportunity for you to save between roughly 400 and 500 stones. And then for the anniversary, I would wager we'd get somewhere in the realm of 800 stones. That sounds about right. About 800 stones for the anniversary. So you will have a fair amount of stones to play with if you start saving now. There is going to be a lot of opportunity to get some free-to-play stones. We have 2 new Infinite Dragon Ball History stages to get. Battlefield will open up. There's a lot of good opportunity, right? So it is a good chance to save your stones. Let's go over Vegeta's banner. Again, they could change this banner. I would wager if they changed one of them, they will change the other. You know, what could they possibly do? I'm not entirely sure on Vegeta's banner, to be honest. But this is Vegeta. And then he comes with a Dabura. Dabura is very good as well. He stacks defense. The Great Saiyaman stacks attack. And then they both seal and stun, I believe. So he lowers defense and he Oh, no, we need this one. So there we go. Yeah, he raises defense and then greatly lowers defense. And yes, and there we go. So he's got a medium chance to stun for 2 turns. So that's really, really cool. You don't usually see that from someone's passive. And then I believe let's just check real quick to be consistent here. And then I believe he's got a chance to seal, correct? Yes, enemy special move will be blocked for 2 turns. So he's got a chance to do a 2-turn seal from his passive. So that's obviously super awesome as well. So I don't know what they would change Majin Vegeta's banner to be honest. Like I said, this guy will be the same, this guy will be the same, and then this guy will be the same. Let me know in the comments below what you would do to the banner to change it. I'm not entirely sure. I suppose they could swap him out, you know, but you're probably going to replace him with another Vegeta. Is there another Vegeta I'm not thinking of that has come out? I don't think so. Yeah, nothing's really ringing a bell. Again, let me know in the comments below if I'm, you know, omitting a very, very obvious Vegeta. But these are a lot of the common ones that, you know, this guy's about to get his EZA. I don't think they would take him off the banner. It just doesn't really make sense to take the other units off the banner, but we shall see what they do. I really hope they do change the banners, but should you summon? Hey, what is up? So this is just a quick interjection. I realized that, you know, post-editing, I did not put this in the video, but I want to make mention of something that is very important when considering summoning for these units. So we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 featured unit banner. You might think, Flex, man, that ain't no big deal. 1 extra unit, what's the difference? Well, I'll tell you what the difference is. It's the difference from about a 16% chance to a 12% chance, which might not seem like a lot, but when you're for instance, a veteran player, and you have a lot of these units with rainbow stars or multiple dupes, and you really don't want any more copies. So for instance, for me, I can't use essentially the last 5 units on this banner. I am only looking for the first 3. So obviously him, and him. And primarily I want him and him. And Great Saiyaman's great. You know, both of these units are Majin Buu support units. This guy seals, you know, Dabura stuns. But the bottom line is it's going to make it tougher to pull the unit you want. Now, if you're a newer player, 8 featured units might be great for you because you don't have a lot of these units. You know, for instance, you might not have Super Saiyan 4 Goku because he's such an old unit. He's not on as many banners as he used to be. Same thing with this guy, Blue Kaioken, not on as many banners as he used to be. This guy's been on quite a few banners, but again, if you're new, maybe you don't even have 1 copy of this guy. UI Goku, honestly, no excuses. Everyone should probably have him. He's on every stinking banner. The LRs, I think, are the main draw to this banner, but and then obviously the new units, but I just wanted to make a note of that, so I'll go ahead and continue along with the rest of the video. I think it's always going to be a good idea, no matter what, damn near no matter what, it's always going to be a good idea to save your stones, unless it's like a big anniversary, right? That's where you want to summon the most. Here's the thing, though, is we will be getting tickets. This is like 99% confirmed that this is what's coming. It's all but confirmed. We haven't got it in the news yet. We already know we're getting tickets because they're already in the data. It's hard to tell someone not to summon on a banner that has tickets, but with the anniversary being so close, I would just say get your free tickets. You will get 10 free tickets, and you will get your, free ticket multi, and see if you get lucky. And if you don't, I would honestly just say move on. Honestly, like, I would say we are close enough to the anniversary right now to where you should be saving all of your stones. Again, you could potentially get between 400 and 500 between now and the anniversary, and then another 800 for the anniversary. So that's basically it, guys. If you really, really want these guys, they will be back on the Golden Week banners, particularly this guy and the Goku. But just remember that we don't get Golden Week stuff until November. So that is kind of the trade-off, is like, do you want to wait all the way until November to get these guys? And again, you're just going to have to figure it out for yourself. If you really, really want Majin Vegeta, if you really, really want, Angel SS2 Goku, then go ahead and summon. Again, it is 3+1. We will be getting tickets per multi. So, but my advice is to save. But slap a like if you enjoyed the video. Of course, consider subscribing if you are new. I love all of you guys. Thank you for your support, and I'll catch you in the next one. Later.